All right, we've got something here. It's always something regarding Twitter and a liberal reporter crying to TikTok that she got banned by the evil Elon Musk with no warning for nothing. And let's see what she has to say. This is a reporter on TikTok.
Hey guys, the rumors are true. I have been permanently suspended by Twitter. I was given zero reason, only had 3 tweets on my account. 2 of them were promoting my other social media channels, which you guys should follow. Taylor Lorenz at Instagram.com, taylorlorenz.substack.com, have a new YouTube channel. But yeah, I was suddenly logged out. I just had those 2 tweets and a tweet where I asked Elon for comment today, revealing zero information. Super crazy. Elon seems to be banning anyone he disagrees with, and I certainly didn't violate any terms that I was aware of. So that's the story right now, but follow me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, pretty much every other social media. I'm just at Taylor Lorenz. And I'm here with my fellow banned user, Ryan Mack. You know, once you get banned, you have these kind of meetups. And so we're at our local meetup.
So that is a reporter, Taylor Lorenz, who apparently got banned for doxing someone that she didn't like. And again, guys, the whole doxing thing, especially for a grown woman, how childish are you? You really only dox people if you want to cause them harm. What other reason would you want to give out their personal address? You do it to have people come to their house. Really, really dangerous situation. So apparently this woman, because she's not mature, got into a Twitter argument with a big Republican account, and she ends up giving out that account's personal information, and Elon Musk says, hey, you really can't do that. And apparently it's a very light suspension. I don't know if she's back on Twitter yet, but it was kind of a retroactive suspension to say, listen, this is ridiculous. Of course, the big mind-blowing thing about this whole thing, this woman is trying to swing it like she's being silenced for nothing when she breaks Twitter guidelines, but because Twitter was infested with this alt-left woke persona when she did do it and doxed the woman, I don't think, unless I'm missing something, I don't think anything happened to this lady. Could you imagine if it was the other way around? If it was the Republican account doxing a poor, liberal, trendy reporter? Oh, they'd be off. They'd be banned. They would be completely banned. And it's so funny to see these people have to face any type of repercussions for blatantly violating Twitter's rules. But it was okay when I did it 5 months ago because all the woke people were on my side and I could do it. I could break the laws because now Elon Musk is big and evil, and we're going to swing it and create a false narrative when we break rules on a platform. We're going to say, oh, you know what? No, it's because Elon Musk doesn't believe in free speech. He's a hypocrite. It's not because we blatantly break rules. It's the same exact thing with the flight tracker. When Elon Musk says, listen, you can't do this, it's a privacy thing, and then several liberals do it and say, boo-hoo, look at me, you banned me for nothing. No, he said, don't break the rules. You broke the rules. This has nothing to do with the fact that you're a liberal. He said, don't share the information in real time. You did it, and you got banned, and then you cried like a little baby. And this woman on TikTok, you're a reporter. Get off of TikTok, please. I'm sorry. Come on. How old are we? Seriously? We're gonna, hold back tears? I was banned for no reason. I just doxed someone and really endangered them because I didn't agree with them politically. So I'm gonna act like a 5-year-old, dox them, and possibly cause them harm. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna cry because I got banned from Twitter for a few days because of it and say Elon Musk doesn't believe in free speech. It's gaslighting on top of gaslighting. That's all they do. And this is just such a pathetic look for Taylor Lorenz. And apparently she had another video where she was talking on Instagram Live with comments, and they were all making fun of her, and she had to end it off really quickly. So it has not been good for her. And again, guys, just another situation. How many false equivalencies are we going to have to deal with? Yes, you can say what Elon Musk did by, banning her significantly after the fact that she did do the doxing. you can say it's a little bit of a troll move, but as long as it's only a few days suspension, I don't have an issue with it because these people need to be held accountable. I mean, you cannot dox people and really endanger them because you act like a 5-year-old, you lose the argument, and then you want to possibly inflict harm by giving away their personal address and details. It's really disgusting. It really is disgusting, and you should face something, and you don't get to go on TikTok and say, oh my God, now you care about your First Amendment rights. But 3 months ago, it was suck it up, it's a private company. But now you care about your First Amendment rights. That's funny. That is hilarious. Amazing. We've also got this. This is just amazing. So this is a Democratic shill account. You can see these whenever you see something like this, they're being paid to really pump any sort of progressive propaganda, even if other progressives don't agree with it. I saw this several times with these type of accounts where they would be backing Joe Biden, even when most progressives were bad-mouthing Biden on something he did, like, no, this is not good for the labor force, for the workers, for the union. They would still back him because these type of accounts are Democratic shills. And apparently this lady is a co-founder of a pillow company. I wonder if she does head-to-head battles with Mike Lindell, who's now back on Twitter thanks to Elon Musk. But by the way, I was on her profile and she just got hacked. And listen, this was not me or anything like that, but that's something that Elon Musk is going to have to clean up. You can see someone hacked her account and is doing the whole MacBook Pro scam or whatever that is, where they hide the replies. But this is the new big liberal comedy that's so funny, and apparently Republicans are so dumb. They're all old. They're all 60-year-old obese women, and they buy the Trump NFT trading card. So let's see. This is an older Republican woman. Let's see what she has to say.
Hey, y'all. It's me, Becky Sue here, doing a daily video vlog update for y'all. So, I have a very exciting update today. I just bought 10 Trump trading cards. 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. I'm so excited. I bought one for myself, one for my mama, one for my cousin Chet, and then just a whole bunch of other ones, like 9 other ones or something to give out as Christmas presents. I'm so excited. I got myself the one of Trump riding the red, white, and blue elephant because that really happened.
I gotta stop. I can't watch any more of that. So that is oh my God, she can't even speak. She's so stupid, mental, whatever, Southern. I mean, my God, come on, guys. It is unbelievable. And then this is just something I thought was really interesting because the narrative that's been spun on Germany and the Nazis during World War II is simply amazing. I was listening to a podcast probably about a month ago or so, and they were doing the Adolf Hitler thing, talking about his life, and I think 6 times within the first 3 minutes, they were like, the right-wing Nazis. The Nazis were right-wing. The Nazis were right-wing. That's all they would say, and technically they're right, so they keep doing it. When in reality, you look at the Nazis and what they believed, the overall power structure of it. I've got a question for people, especially Democrats. Do you think Adolf Hitler wanted his citizens to have guns? Do you think Adolf Hitler wanted his citizens to have more power or less power? Right? So it's more of a socialist Democrat pro stance to where the citizens get less power, the government is overarching and bigger. The citizens are too stupid. That's why they can't even show the China protests, because it goes against their entire narrative. They're trying to enact, to a lesser degree, the exact same thing that's going on in China right now, but it's like, we can't show that because obviously it looks bad. The government having that much control over you, telling you to go into a camp because you might have a disease that has less than a 0.1% chance of killing you. That looks a little bad. So no, we can't show that. We're going to totally curate the results on social media. You can't search for the China protests on Google. And it is so important. And it is funny how the media chooses what's a big story. If they don't show the China protests, that's not a big story because they choose. They choose the narrative in the country. It's just like the whole Twitter thing and why they're throwing such a big hissy fit over Elon Musk taking over Twitter. And then Elon Musk did have a poll here should I step down as the head of Twitter? I think Elon Musk does need to calm down. It seems like everything's moving pretty quickly. He has the whole Twitter files thing. He did a good job with that to bring notoriety to Twitter and really get more of a user base to it. I'm sure with Elon, the way he's able to market things, Twitter is more popular than it is ever. But I'm guessing what Elon Musk is going to do, he's going to pass it off. The head of Twitter and overall the CEO, he's still going to own it and have major influence over it. But my ideal situation when it comes to the future of Twitter, let's pass it off to someone who is an absolute total independent, who is completely impartial. This was always what's best. Let Elon Musk buy it and get it more independent and actually get the employees of Twitter to be more of a visual representation of our actual country. Our country does not vote for the Democrats 95% of the time, as much as liberals want to believe that. It's more even, right? Republican, Democrat, you could say Democrats have won the last several popular votes. I think that's mainly due to the young people. But either way, even if you want to say that, this is not like when Twitter is so heavily one way and you're deciding subjective things. That is the issue. And then the other thing with the Twitter files, you talk to these people, they say it's a nothing burger. Well, listen, let me just tell you something on the Twitter files. They were given a month's head start to delete anything incriminating when it came to Twitter and their situation regarding whose accounts they chose to ban. There still is big stuff in the Twitter files, but I think, it was announced that Elon Musk, it had been in the works for 5 or 6 months. You don't think they deleted a bunch of crap that would incriminate them against potentially being biased towards Democrats or removing certain stories and stuff like that? So when they say, the Twitter files are a nothing burger, that's only the stuff that was left over after having 6 months basically from when it was first announced that Elon Musk might buy Twitter to when it actually ends up getting deleted. A lot of it was probably deleted within Twitter. In terms of the actual collusion, really the collusion with all the major social medias when they banned Trump and things like that, and just how bad of a narrative and really precedent that sets. You can't just sit around banning people just because you don't like them and then you need some sort of excuse. It's like the Reichstag fire. That's January 6th for the Democrats. You need an excuse. Make the January 6th thing, blow it up out of proportion. You've got a January 6th committee, which is a total sham, fully Democratic, fully biased committee that meets on prime time because they want as much attention as humanly possible to try and create a narrative that Republicans are terrorists. It's absolutely disgusting. It's completely disingenuous. And January 6th is something I totally hate. That is not the way to behave. The reality of it, they drummed it up. They actually said, some of the people that died, really, like if you look into it, those people actually, there was 5 months later they died and they counted it as part of the deaths. I don't even know what's going on. The bottom line is they tried to drum it up way bigger than it was. And I didn't even have a problem. I said, listen, this is bad. It needs to stop. This cannot happen. When it comes to somebody losing an election, you need to act better than this. I agree. And then they started saying it was worse than 9/11. And then I'm like, now you lose me. And that's a common Democrat belief if you just search it up on Twitter. But guys, overall, when it comes to Elon Musk, I think he gives it up to someone. Elon is someone who you have the influence now. Now it's just about going behind the scenes, right? You've already got the influence. It's about passing it off. It's about putting the people in power, because Jack Dorsey did very little when it comes to overall influence. It was the army woke employees, or it didn't even need to be woke employees, just in general, the totally left employees manipulating Twitter. And then they say, the Twitter files are a nothing burger. Yeah, you think? I mean, they were given a 6 month head start to delete anything that found them incriminating. So there's gonna be holes in the story because they delete stuff. That's just my opinion on that. And then the whole Taylor Lorenz thing, it's just such a joke. These people, I mean, honey, you need to get some self-awareness. You cannot dox people, okay? You're gonna face consequences. From what I saw, It's a very light suspension of 2 days. You didn't even get suspended. Did she seriously not get suspended when she doxed someone because they were having a political argument? I don't know the full story, but that is just disgusting. And Twitter really should be ashamed of itself, but it's not surprising because, of course, there's a different rule set. See, if a Republican doxes a Democrat, they're not suspended. No. They're banned. Let's make that clear. In the old Twitter, they're banned 100%. So that just goes to show you. And now she wants to cry and say, how did I get suspended even though I broke several guidelines? I understand her point when she says, well, it's retroactive. I haven't done anything recently. But at the end of the day, sweetie, you're going to have to pay for some stuff. You can't do this. This is horrible behavior. You need to grow up. If you lose an argument, or if you're mad at someone, the answer is not to dox them and possibly put them in physical danger. These are political debates. Of course, this is the other main issue with these people. They're so bought in. It's a cult. They're so bought in. They think Republicans are terrorists. They think conservatives are terrorists. They think they're all racist. They think that, they only like white people. They genuinely believe all that. So when they sit there and they dox you, and something bad happens to you, they think it's justified. This is the overall bigger point with this whole ideology. And then this is another good point. They all say they're atheists, but they're really not atheists because they have really, really strong beliefs. They might not be spiritual beliefs, but they do have really strong beliefs. It's just replaced. We all believe in something. If you're an atheist, but you're on the far left, you do believe in something. Trust me. But guys, that is going to do it for this video. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. Link to that's always in the description.